respectfully.
Of the day. Here's how you get a gravity facelift. It's instant and it's free. Look at the results.
I've been doing good, so good.
How to act when you see an attractive person. Make eye contact. Now look down, hold 1, 2, slowly look back, now look away. Soft smile, scratch your neck, lick your lips. Make eye contact.
You can't be the only single woman over the age of 50 that goes to work, comes home, drops your clothes, and grabs really quick something to eat because we don't cook anymore. Let me know if that's you.
This single mom of 3 is mad that people, quote-unquote, judge her for going out. Well, of course they're in the right. She has 3 fucking kids who need to be taken care of. Their issues aren't gonna stop when she goes out hoeing with her 304 friends. This is what being a parent is all about, to sacrifice for the future generations. She and 80% of the women who file for divorce chose to be a single mom. This is why the 2-parent households are the best, because one parent can rest while the other works, and the other can rest while the one parent takes care of the kids. But she chose this, so she had the freedom to screw as many men as possible so she can continue being a 304 while being a so-called mom. This is the consequences of the actions, and she's hoping a simp will bail her out.
You see this? We want this. We love this. We need this. But this? Yeah, we don't need this.
As a member of the African American community, we would like to humbly decline your offer. Since you don't want your own race, maybe the Hispanics will take you instead. So sorry, you have been declined.
Thank you for the referral on that, but the Hispanic community, we're gonna have to pass on that. You could check the Asians though.
As a representative of the Asian community, after careful consideration, unfortunately, we cannot take her. She will also be banned from ever taking out Chinese again. Though, we will offer her up to the Indians.
After a not-so-thorough examination and as a member of the Indian community, we would also like to humbly deny this offer. Maybe the Egyptians would be interested.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's no way. Gotta pass this one back to the white boys.
No.
It's not an issue if someone has preferences. We all have them. Some men like tanned women, others like short women, others prefer a woman around 100 pounds, and so on. And it's not a problem to outwardly voice their preferences. The issue is to put others down while voicing a preference. Like when women say they want a man 6 feet or taller and emphasize wanting a real man, as if everyone less than 6 feet aren't. Or they say they want a rich man and call anyone who isn't making 6 figures broke. Usually hot women do this because they can, but with social media and simps, you fuglies doing this too, because feminism has pumped the body positivity BS in them. Men don't do that. They just say they want a fit and friendly woman. They don't need to diss fat bitches because they don't even think about them. Yet post-wall women and wide loads still have a problem with that, claiming men are body shaming but have no problem calling a man small dick energy. So when less than average looking chicks put a group of men down while stating her preference, she's going to get the return smoke. And as you saw, a representative of each race on TikTok rejected her. And if dogs, cows, and hippos could talk, they would have rejected her too. Let's read the comments. Thought comments, it's the fetishizing black men for me. Is this feminist blind? We have preferences and she clearly stated hers. Just because a woman wants a black man doesn't mean she's fetishizing them. I don't know who she's trying to impress. Another comment. Her human membership got canceled. If all the races are rejecting her, then maybe she should start asking animals.
God, where were you in the moments when I didn't feel chosen by this person? Where were you in the moments when I was hurt by this person? And I felt like the Lord gave me this visual when I was dating this guy. In the moments when I never felt chosen by him, I never felt seen by him. Where were you in that moment? And I felt like the Lord whispered, I was sitting right next to you. And I was whispering in your ear, but I choose you. Even if he doesn't, I choose you. I believe that imagery of Jesus, like, man, we break up with people that isn't God's best. Walk into rooms confident, knowing that Jesus is like, but I choose you. And so it's just that reminder. Jesus is sitting next to you right here, right now, whatever that looks like, saying, I choose you.
Bitches will use any excuse to explain away why they're single. The reason why the guy may not have given her as much attention as she felt she deserved is because she already has a man. His name is Jesus Christ. In all seriousness, these born-again Christian single women who used to be 304s aren't duping as many great men anymore. So, as Christian as she may act, citing the Bible every chance she gets, people who grew up in the church can see how fake it is. My main point is that real Christians aren't quoting the Bible 24/7. If she was truly a Christian, it wouldn't be about her, but the man's needs. She would be more concerned about pleasing a man than him paying attention. And spoiler alert, he'd pay attention to her more if she invested into him. Because in the Bible, it says a woman must submit to the man, preferably the husband. But these feminists will conform the Bible to avoid consequences. Let's see if anyone in the comments notices her fakery. Top comment is a post-wall who said, "This made me teary. Really hard day, feeling so useless and small, but yet too much. Thank you for putting it this way." Most modern women who hit the wall are useless to most men. Without the looks and youth, they might as well be a man. A lot of post-wall born-again Christians are identifying with this post, with comments like, "So beautiful and true. This is powerful. I literally was just asking God why. Show me a sign you hear me, and this was the first thing on my page. Powerful. It's powerful. Cope. That's about it. It's not a speech convincing soldiers to run into a machine gun nest or people to join a revolutionary startup." Another comment. Aren't Christian men supposed to see the heart? Proves they are no different from other men. That's hilarious. They saw a harlot and acted accordingly. These post-walls think Christian men have lower standards and will forgive them for their past, and when only simps will do that. The good Christian men are already married with kids or are looking for a virgin 18-year-old woman of God to marry. She can go to a mosque or temple and she'll find the same results. The men she wants will ignore her there too.
So I just watched a TikTok post of a woman who said everything that I'm thinking, but I've never shared. And it's about being older and being single and not having children. It's pretty hard. It's harder to say. And I never speak out about it. It's a difficult thing knowing that you're living this life without children and without anybody there. I'm single. Dating has been tough, and being in a relationship is extinct. A little while back, a few weeks ago, I suffered a mild heart attack, and I had to take an Uber to the hospital, to the ER. And being a nurse,
I had a feeling it was a heart attack. And it was the worst feeling in the world. Sitting there on the curb, waiting for an Uber to come and pick me up. I didn't think I was going to make it, and it was just disheartening to not have anybody there but an Uber driver to take me to the ER. So let me go back to the post that this woman made, and it was about being older and alone and suffering mentally with this of being alone, not having children, and just the woes of it all. It's like I go to work, I do what I have to do to survive, and it's a struggle just to wake up every day knowing I'm going to work just to pay my bills, and then what? Like, I'm struggling with this every day. I'm getting older. My health has failed me, and who's going to be there for me? I feel like us women who are in the same boat, and there's a lot of us out there, I know there are, I just want to hear it, because I feel like sometimes I'm alone in all of this. And I would like to know that there's other women out there who are in the same boat. And gosh, I would love to get a commune or just get a bunch of women together. I wanted to buy land. I mean, it's so astronomical right now to buy something. The prices of land here in Utah and homes, it's just astronomical. I can't afford it. And I would much rather be with a group of women anyhow who have like minds and come together and build something together. I would love to do that. And I'm a nurse. I can go anywhere, and I'm willing to. I've been challenged lately with these thoughts of just being alone. And like that woman said, and I wish I could stitch her video, but I'm kind of an ignoramus and I don't know how to do that. So hopefully she'll find me on here. But I'm there, I'm with her, and I'd like to hear from more women, to hear if you're going through this too, because I feel so alone. It's like you wake up every day and go to work, and is that what life's all about? I don't know. All my friends have their lives and families, and I don't have anybody. What do I do for the holidays? I'm alone. I have been for a long time, and I'm kind of over it. So please reach out, let me know what everybody thinks. I was kind of afraid to post this video, but after watching that video, I kind of felt more empowered, and I hope that we can empower each other and help each other out. So there you have it. Let me know.
She wrote in the video description, being alone in your 50s is a real struggle. I'm guessing as a nurse she was required to get the jab to keep her job, so that might be why she's an issue you usually see with 70-year-olds or older. However, that's another topic for another day. There are many men who live alone, without health insurance, and if anything happens, they gotta figure it out. They're not complaining, so why is this strong and independent woman acting like she's the only one that has to go through this? Because she's hoping her being a dame in distress will be the Batman signal to have a captain save a hoe to save her. Also, a lot of men in the West thought they had someone, like a wife, until they get sick and lose their job and the wife leaves them at the lowest point. She and the many modern women can't have it both ways. They chose to be nasty women because they claimed being a stay-at-home mom was oppressive. The stay-at-home mom is enjoying being oppressed at home, relaxing while these free women have to go to work every day to pay the bills for the rest of their lives. She concludes that if she and other post-wall 50-year-olds came together to build a commune, life would be better, as if somehow food would be given to them just because leftover women came together. This is why post-walls vote for higher taxes, because they get tired of working and want the state to provide for them. They want other men that they don't have to commit to work so they don't have to. Let's read the comments. Modern woman comments, you can still have children and husband and feel all alone, believe me. And that's why men aren't getting married anymore and have kids with these modern women, because that's still not enough for these bitches. When post-walls get married, the marriage doesn't magically tame them into a dutiful wife. They're still rabid, and after the honeymoon phase is over, they'll get bored and crave that hot girl summer. A thought responded, yep, also my kids stress me the fuck out, financially, mentally, and I just had my second divorce. She don't know how lucky she is, and I have cancer. She's okay. Talk about karma. Cancer is what she deserves for wasting 2 marriages and stealing alimony and child support. Hopefully she goes bald for 2 years and gets rejected by simps, then dies a slow, painful death. If she's telling the truth, that she has a financial burden of raising kids, then she probably had kids from Chads and Tyrones. She picked them. She knew they didn't have a steady career, but she wanted that wild sex behind the dumpster. And now is getting cancer because of the added stress of being a single mom, working jobs, and barely raising 2 kids. That's strong and independent for you. A post-wall comments, we need sorority houses for over 50 plus. Women in the video comments, yay! They will all be miserable at a certain point because first, they'll have to be with other Karens and bitches, and secondly, they will be on a massive dick withdrawal. It will be nothing but misery, especially when shit starts to break and none of them wants to do a man's job to fix anything. Greatest prank would be going to one of these post-wall communal houses and releasing rats and mice and watching them go batshit crazy. A bunch of women are proving red pill and MGTOW truths, with comments like, you can feel alone when you have kids and are in a relationship, trust me. I was married and lonely. I had to take myself to an ER all by myself when I was married, choosing to stay single. It happens even when you're married and have children. We need friends that will be there for us. It's hard making friends. Just followed, I'm 51 and being alone is hard, even with children and a hubby at times, sending love. Yo, you can't make this up. This proves these modern women just want the wedding but not the marriage. That's why they're divorced. Another post-wall commented, I fainted in my house and had no idea how long I was out. I woke up to blood coming out of my nose and a bruise on my head. No one there to call. They chose that single life and then to divorce if they got a sucker to get married to. They want to be strong and independent. There you go. A widow comments, I get it. My husband passed and children not close. Feel very alone and have the same thoughts. Trying to build a village, but it's very difficult. That one is sad, and usually couples die relatively close within each other because they can't take being apart. Those are the ones I really feel sorry for. Another post-wall comments, I am going to be 51 in my husband's, leaving me after 18 years for another woman. I'm so scared of being alone. This is what happens. Men get the last laugh. For whatever the reason for the man leaving, it must be a good one. Obviously he just upgraded, but it takes a lot more for men to just leave. The guy probably didn't get enough value from the relationship. Instead of realizing and making up the slack because her looks were sagging, she probably nagged all day and did even less wife duty. If they got married 18 years ago, then he married her at 33. Definitely post-wall and used up. He realized he made a mistake, so went MGTOW and upgraded. Finally, a happy ending in this. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.